Alrighty, folks, I found some better information on this Hurricane Sally coming up here. You can see from this graphic chart pretty much where it's going, but I picked up some video from WWL in New Orleans. Very trusted heritage TV and radio station in New Orleans, and I'm going to connect you up with them just about now. Here we go.
Again, the center right now is about 175 miles southeast of Biloxi, Mississippi, so you can still see how close it is to us. Some outer rain bands kind of closing in on the Chandeleur Islands this morning as well. But notice where the bulk of the heavy rain is. It's still confined well off to the east of the center. This is not an organized system yet. It's slowly getting better organized, and it will do so a little later today. Some of the wind shear relaxes, and some of these stronger storms start wrapping around the center. But at least at this point, we're not seeing that yet. And so that's good news because it's running out of time. It's going to be less than about 24 hours from now. There's going to be making a landfall potentially here, maybe briefly now in the mouth of the Mississippi River, but looks like potentially here now the coast of Mississippi has the worst of what we're going to see. There you see about 1 o'clock tomorrow morning. There it's right at the mouth of the river, and then it takes until that point to become a hurricane, an 80-mile-per-hour hurricane at that time, and it'll continue working its way here off to the north as well toward Gulfport. That's roughly about 10 o'clock on Tuesday evening. So this is going to be, just like we talked about all weekend, a very slow-moving hurricane. So what it's going to do with that slow motion is it continues to move through. Again, we're talking, this is 1 o'clock in the morning down here at the river. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 85-mile-per-hour hurricane here sitting basically over parts of maybe eastern St. Bernard Parish. And then by, say, 10 o'clock in the evening, there is still a Category 1, borderline Category 2 hurricane here, right near the Gulfport, Mississippi area toward Bay St. Louis. That's where the latest forecast track would have it. Now, you can't just focus solely on the center line. You can see there's some of the models are hinting at it go over toward Mobile. A few of them still take it over toward the New Orleans area. So I put the center line in just to give you an idea of where it could be centered. But again, you have to look at the entire forecast cone here to get an idea. And plus, this is exactly the same area that's going to see all the impacts. So just because it's going to be moving here farther off to our east doesn't mean we're all in the clear. We're still going to have the storm surge coming in. We're still going to see the heavy rain across part of the area, but maybe won't be quite as widespread, and the rain total is likely coming down a little bit because of this more eastern track. That's some good news for us. Not so good for Mississippi. Your rain total still expected to be around 10 to 20 inches. Significant storm surge as well, too. So that's definitely will be something we'll be watching here going forward. Now, the forecast will slowly take it there by Wednesday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, not too far from.
Alrighty, folks, those are our friends over at WWL in New Orleans. This storm poses no threat to us here in the state of Florida or, obviously, in Vero Beach. So I won't do too many more of these reports because it has no effect on us here, but I thought you'd be interested in seeing exactly what's going on. Ron Crider here in Vero Beach. Have a great day.